You're on the Heat, SiriusXM. It is Mina Say What. You're in Mina's house. I have the pleasure of having the very distinguished October London joining us.
What up? I am here.
Let me tell you something. You be rocking these suits, sir. I need you to get a suit line or something. Is it on the way?
I need it. I'll tell you that. I need it.
Look, so I don't know if you remember, but I met you before you even dropped, I think, the first song, right? Mm-hmm. We were at the BET Awards. Mm-hmm. And this is why I love the BET Awards. When I first started doing it, I loved it because of the A-listers we get to interview. But now that I've been doing it for so long, I love it because I get to meet artists like you, artists who are very fresh and new and moving around in the room that nobody knows. And at the time, nobody knew you, right? But you stood out in that room with that damn suit. I said, who is walking around with a suit? I need to talk to him. And that really caught my eye because you just look so different from everybody else that was in the room.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I just like to dress. And I dress myself, so I just like to look good. You know, I'm grown man. Right. You know what I'm saying? I have to stop myself from.
You're 37 years old,
I'm 37,
right? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I'm a grown man. So I want to dress like that. You know. So.
But it's not often that I'm in that room and I see someone moving around with a 3-piece suit, and it be hot in there. I don't know why. It don't matter how much AC they be having in there. It always gets hot, and it caught my eye. And another thing I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but I asked you about being signed to Snoop Dogg as an R&B artist, Death Row Records. Yeah. And I said, are you worried? Because Death Row Records is, we know, historically a rap, institution. And as an R&B artist, I was just wondering, is that the right move? Do they know how to even move and market an R&B artist? Man, and the conviction that you had, I signed to the right people because Snoop Dogg believes in me and I believe in Snoop. And look at where you are now.
And
I just want everybody to clap it up. He knew what he was doing.
Snoop knew what he was doing, man. He knew what he was doing. All he had to do was take one hit of the blunt, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So, yeah, I'm still a happy artist. That's what you just don't get right now. You can't really find too many really happy artists, and I'm just happy where I'm at. I'm still creative. I have creative control. And I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. I
remember that, the conviction that you had that you made the right choice. Right. And then you put out, Take Me Back to Your Place. You put out Mulholland Drive, and you're having these hits and this success. Yeah. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay. Clearly, Death Row Records knows how to market an R&B artist.
Yeah,
okay?
Well, you think about Snoop. He's everywhere. So as far as marketing, but even though, he's rapping on R&B, he's still just so genius with his moves. Dude's Corona, insurance, the Olympics. Like, he's literally everywhere. Yeah. So he knows what he's doing.
Did you go out to Paris? Were you out there?
No. I was about to say, was I touring? I've been on the road so long. I know.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. So, no, I didn't go out there though.
Oh, okay. So the 3-piece suit is coming. I know that.
Oh,
the
it's
line.
coming.
The line.
The line's coming. For sure.
And I wanted to start there because that's what caught my eye about you. Yeah. From day one, before I even knew who you were, before I heard the music, I was like, wow, who's that? I'll talk to him. I don't know who he is. Yeah. But I'll talk to him. So now, fast forward, October Nights is out right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
And talk about that, going from being in that room and the transition and the changes and the elevation that you've seen in those, 2 years? Yeah. To now this.
Yeah. Man, has it been that long since Rebirth of Marvin dropped? That's crazy.
When I met you.
It's like a year and a half. Oh, when you met me.
I met you in 2002, 2022. Yeah. This is before all that dropped.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said, you hadn't even dropped a song.
No, not at all.
I didn't know who you were. And then later, I remember hearing the song. I'm like, this is the guy in the 3-piece suit from the BET Awards. So, okay, we'll get to that. You do have a project out now.
Yep,
we
October
are playing your song, She Keeps Me Calling. Let's play it right now and tell me a little bit about the song.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. So She Keeps Calling is the first single off of October Nights. Mm-hmm. And actually the first part of that record, it was an ode to Frankie Beverly. Rest in peace to Frankie.
Rest in peace.
So that's why I belted out like that, the front part, give it that vibe, that feel. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Listen, Real R&B is here, October London. We're going to talk more with him on the way here on The Heat. October London is joining us here on The Heat, SiriusXM. It's Mina Say What. So you're signed to Snoop Dogg. You got a project out right now. I wanted to talk about smoking with Snoop because I had talked to someone before, and they told me they got stuck. Like, you can't it's like an Olympic sport to smoke with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you?
Well, it was like I really can't say that I've smoked with Snoop that heavy because you're afraid to smoke with Snoop because it's extremely strong, you know? You just can't, you know? So even just being around him, you get just the contact smoke. And I'm like, yeah, I should do a jazz album today. Like, we should go to the moon. And I'm just like, I need to get out of here fast. So, but he's never, pressured me to smoke or nothing like that. So it's a good experience. I got to make him a little beverage and then, I got to, hit something from his. And that was it, though. I was done.
So I knew you smoked because in the She Keeps Calling Me video, you're smoking.
Yeah.
So
cigars, yeah.
Oh, that's a cigar.
That's
okay,
cigars.
I just thought it was a weed. You were
No, I don't smoke.
I said, of course, Snoop's dog smokes weed.
No, not me. No, I don't really smoke like that.
Okay.
But I smoke cigars though.
So She Keeps Calling Me. Why this song as the first song off October Nights?
Well, just felt like it was right. This song is actually 2 years old, I believe. It's been sitting in my hard drive. So, we're going through the finishing of the project and we kind of ran across that song, was like, yo, this is what we're missing. This is what we're looking for. And we just played it for everybody and it seemed like the attention went for She Keeps Calling first. So we're like, let's drop it. Let's see what happens. And it's exploding.
Wow.
Yeah.
So with this album, I was reading that you produced, wrote, and sang on the project?
Yeah. So I'm co-producer on the project. Yeah, I write, produce, sing. I do my backgrounds.
You're busy.
Yeah. I'm engineering myself.
What?
Like, everything. Mix, master. I do a lot of that stuff.
I love it.
Yeah.
What prepared you for that? Were you always thinking about doing music?
Yeah.
And working at it?
I was, but I just wanted to do everything. I was very impatient. Growing up, when I started doing this stuff, it's like, all right, let me try to get an engineer and try to block out a studio. And it's, I could do tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Like, no, I got something right now I need to put down.
Right.
So I wanted to teach myself. So I started on Fruity Loops and then end up going to Logic.
Fruity Loops,
FL Studios all day long.
I used to dabble with a little Fruity Loops before Adobe Audition.
Absolutely.
For Pro Tools.
Those little beads on the beat would go past.
I was there.
Absolutely. So I started right there. And then I started making beats first, started writing a little bit. And then, I got better with time, but now I'm on Logic, and I've been using Logic since 2007 or 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I asked you that because I read that you were training to be a truck driver?
Yeah, I was almost a truck driver. I was about to graduate truck driving school. Yeah, I was about to get my CDL.
Wait, there's a school for... Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got to get your... Yeah, you got to go through this whole thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's a hard left, sir.
Yeah, that is.
I'm going to be a truck driver. Now I'm a #1, charting artist.
Yeah. At that time when I was doing that, I was like, music is not for me. Nobody's signing me.
Aww.
This isn't where I should be, I guess. So I like trucks. I'm a car person. I'm a huge car person.
Yeah.
I've always liked trucks. I was like, I'll just go get my CDLs and, do that. And then I met Jazzy Faye in 2015, December 2015. And he took my music to Snoop. And it was a wrap ever since that.
Wow. Shout out to Jazzy Faye.
Shout out to Jazzy Faye. For shizzle. Jazzy Fizzle.
Yo, that's incredible. How old were you? You were going to be a truck driver?
That was 2006. I'm 37 now. So was it?
I don't know, sir. I got a C in math. And I was a straight A student.
And you know what? The only time I know math is when somebody owed me some money. That is it. When somebody owed me some money, then it's all gravy.
Who handles the money up in here?
I mean, that's almost 8 years ago. So,
8? Okay.
I was...
So 29?
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah, 29?
29, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. We're getting better at math as we go. But if somebody owed me some money, I'll be like, that's 35, hold the 2, count the 1. Yeah, let me get that. Let me get that up off of you. And the change, please. Yep.
October London is here. His album October Nights is out right now. He's on tour with Maxwell and Jazmine Sullivan. We're going to talk about that next here on the Heat SiriusXM. It's Mina Say What. Man, this guy's funny. We're having a good time. October London's here on the Heat SiriusXM. It's Mina Say What. You're in Mina's house. So Jazmine Sullivan has to be one of my favorite voices.
Really?
Of ever. She's just incredible. You're on tour with her. Yeah. You're on tour with Maxwell.
Yeah.
The same is said about him.
Yeah.
How is it to be on the stage with these icons?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Maxwell's showing me so much love, and he's always in my corner, always. So I'm always hitting him up like, yo, is there anything like that? He's like, dude, you're killing it. You're killing it. I couldn't ask for anything else. So he's like, you're a perfect fit, just a perfect fit for everything. And the crowd is singing along. They're loud. I mean, the stadiums it's really a party for real.
Yeah.
It's a party.
Who would you consider like the voice of this generation? I know it's a hard question, but you have such a voice, and we're going to get to some of the comparisons in a minute. But you yourself have a voice. So as a vocalist, who do you look at and you're like, damn, this is the voice of our generation? Because Maxwell's the voice for some generations, right?
Yeah.
And then it's generational, right? Just like when Jacquees said he's the king of R&B and people got mad. It's generational sometimes, right? Who's the voice, in your opinion, of the generation?
I mean, if you're say who's just, has those vocals like that, I'm always going to go to Tank. Tank's vocals is crazy. Of this generation, that's something that I'd have to really think about, but Tank is definitely it.
And the generation question depends on your age, too. So that's why it's a difficult question.
Maxwell's vocals are crazy.
Yeah.
It's
especially
crazy.
When he goes, pretty wings.
Pretty wings.
Wings.
Yeah.
For years I sang Shorty. Well, that's not the lyric, but I used to think he was saying Shorty, I've realized. No. And my man is like, there's no way Maxwell's saying Shorty. What is going on with you?
Shouldn't I realize? Like, come on. And she just singing it loud. Shorty, I realize. If it was ATL, it would be Shorty, I. Shouter.
So we're talking about vocals, and literally when you go online, people are Googling you. What is the young black artist that sounds like Marvin Gaye? Literally, that's what they're Googling.
That's crazy.
And you do sound like him. When did you realize that? Or do you even think you sound like?
I don't really think I sound like him that much. Nope. All doing this Marvin thing was all just, I was just in a vibe. Like, I never want anybody to think that I was trying to fill his shoes. I'm not trying to be the new Marvin Gaye. Like, sometimes, people come to meet and greets and be like, what's up, Lil Marvin? And I'm like, oh, it's I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But that's not who I am.
Okay.
So, I mean.
I didn't realize this was a touchy subject.
No, it's not. No, it's not a touchy subject at all.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I just wasn't ever trying to be him, and then end up doing these songs, and then it's like, oh, wow, okay. People think, now, I'll have some of that inflections in my voice.
Right.
Like the Isley Brothers. I'll do something. I might hit you with a la-da-da-da-da, all that kind of stuff. Or even Maxwell. Like, I just take little bits and pieces and figure out where I want to go on the song. Yeah, I'm inspired. Yeah, I'm just inspired by these artists. So Rebirth of Marvin wasn't even supposed to come out at all. Like, I'd put it in a hard drive. I wasn't going to drop it.
Wow.
And Snoop was like, oh, we gotta do this.
Right.
We gotta do it.
I heard Snoop loves a good R&B album to smoke to.
Oh, he loves it.
That's what I heard.
Man, I think he plays my stuff more than me. I'm like, what's up, man? I hear is that back to your place? Aren't you tired of that? Don't you want to listen to like Pac or something? Like what do you
definitions of a rider?
He's like, no, nephew. I'm driving right now, and I'm in traffic. All right, okay.
Listen. Has Marvin's family reached out to you at all?
Yeah, they did. I mean, even in the beginning, they weren't too happy with me doing that at all. And but we made up and all that. They love me now. Like they've shown up to shows.
Right.
They love me now. So they even gave me a couple items from Marvin's house.
Love that.
So I passed that down to my son. I gave that to my son.
So you have a son? Just one?
Yeah, one and done. Yeah. Don't you wish that evil on me, Ricky Bobby? Don't you do that? Yeah, just one. Yeah, his name's Sean.
Another
he's
thing 7. I googled. Hi, Sean.
Yeah, hi, Sean.
Does he sing or is he gonna?
He can actually sing. I'll be listening to him in the back of the car, and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh no, but he's in the EDM.
Okay.
So his favorite artist is DJ Marshmello.
Oh wow.
So I'm trying to figure out how to reach out to DJ Marshmello. I guess I could just DM him. Maybe he'll hit me back. But,
yeah.
But yeah, so he's in the EDM, so he likes that kind of stuff.
Wow. All right, so another thing I googled, if you're in a relationship.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, because literally October London's wife is a search.
And why? I just like every picture I take with anyone. It'll be like, yo, that's his October London is with this girl. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
I don't even know her.
Yeah. Yeah, we take a picture right now. They'll be like, October London's new wife. Like, that quick, huh?
Yeah. They'll be like, that's her baby daddy.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Because nobody knows who my baby daddy is.
See? And that will happen. Watch.
Okay, October London's here. There's a reason why I asked you that, because I saw you perform, and it wasn't a big arena. It was like a women's empowerment lunch. Okay. And what I seen, I was very surprised by. So we're going to continue talking to October London. His project is out right now, October Nights, here on the Heat SiriusXM. It's Mina Say What. You're on the Heat SiriusXM. It's Mina Say What. You're in Mina's house. October London is here.
Yes.
And we're having such a good conversation that I haven't even asked you half my questions. So look, I went to this women's empowerment lunch in Philly. And my mentor was being honored, Deanna Williams. She's the mother of Black Music Month. Okay. So that's why I was there. And you performed.
Yeah.
And Mulholland Drive had just came out. Literally, what I saw, these aunties, the way the aunties was acting, when you hit that stage, they swarmed the stage.
They did.
Do you remember that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I remember I did. Oh, yeah, I remember. I think I told her, watch y'all come up to the stage. That was a...
Right. Don't tell Philly girls to...
Oh, were some people mad at me that night? I said, I didn't know. I thought I was just doing my job. I'm like, watch y'all come up back to the stage and let's hang out, because I like to be close, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of kick it. I like to, pick out who I'm going to date next, you know? And I was like, so they came, and I was like, uh-oh.
The things I was hearing, October London, and these are older women, and it was women of all ages. I'm just going to say that. But I was most surprised by the aunties and the grandmas that were there that was talking nasty.
Oh, yeah. They be saying some wild
things.
You?
I literally thought a panty was going to be thrown on the stage at the women's empowerment lunch. It happens?
It happens. I've heard a lot of different things as I'm singing.
Have they thrown?
They haven't thrown
intimate?
Anything.
Okay.
No. They don't throw anything. They just get in my DMs and like, come on, baby, let me take you over to the house and make you some grits and some greens and let me take you over here and I'll give you a back rub. You look malnourished, baby. Let me just say, I'm like, oh, Lord. You're like, come over here.
Oxtail.
Oxtail, yeah. Like, oh, my God. Okay.
Are you, is an older woman, like, is that, you're 37, so is that something you would dabble in? I had so many questions after that. How many of these women really have a chance, I guess, was what I was wondering.
If you're just a great person, if you have a great heart, and you know how to make collard greens. I do like greens.
Okay.
Fried green tomatoes too. Okay. Some hot sauce on them things. I'm doing this for a reason. I'm saying this so people, so.
Well, I was very surprised by the reaction
I've
that you got.
I've had a lot of things being said, while I'm on stage for sure.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Because, the aunties they're loyal. Okay.
They are very loyal.
Yes, they're loyal. They will follow you.
Ooh-wee. Let me say one thing about some girl that don't treat me right. Oh, boy. It's going to be bad.
I love that. Okay, so to wrap things up, you're actually also doing acting.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You're doing. We're going to put that out in the air. You're doing.
I'm trying.
So you did a 3D animated children's series that you co-created with Snoop, Doggyland.
Doggyland, yeah.
And then you were in the Addams Family 2.
Yeah, Addams Family 2 soundtrack, yeah.
Yeah, the soundtrack.
Yeah, but I'm co-creator of Doggyland. Mm-hmm. I voice the character Woofy, and I do the music, so yeah.
I love that. Does your 7-year-old?
Yeah, he's on it. He's on a couple songs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, I gave him a piece of that, so he'll be good.
So is acting like the next thing for you, or
possibly? My team has been pushing me pretty hard on that. They've been not like forcefully, but more like, man, you got to get like on SNL and all that kind of stuff too.
You're funny.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I don't even try. I'm just like to kick and have a good time.
You said they gonna bring you some neck bone.
Yeah, all that. I like to eat. My whole team likes to eat. So if they bring it to the tour bus, we have one person named Matt that's guaranteed to eat all the food for sure.
Wow. October London, it was a pleasure. Anything else you want to add? You're on tour with Maxwell.
I'm on tour with Maxwell.
Jazmine Sullivan.
October Nights. Go stream it. Go buy it. And a tour, October Nights tour is coming. It's coming. I can't give the date yet, but it is coming after this one. So.
And happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'll send some aunties your way to send you some food. Okay?
Yeah. Come on.
October London.
Hey.
October London is here. Mina, say what? You're on the Heat, SiriusXM in Mina's house.